How's it going, guys? Andre here from Cyberpunk Tech, where technology never sleeps. Now it seems like the weather is getting a little cooler, the days are no longer as long, everything seems to be going downhill, summer's coming to an end. I'm sorry to tell you guys that, but that also means we're going back to school, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, because here we have a bunch of back to school tech to showcase for you guys, and hopefully you guys can pick some of this stuff up just for yourself. Alright, so first thing first, we are going to talk about this backpack. This is my favorite backpack. I've had it for over a year now. This is from Gino Ferrari. It is absolutely awesome. Nothing tech related about it. It's got headphone pass-through, I guess you can call it. But what I love about this backpack is that it's shock absorbing, it is water resistant, full of pockets and compartments, will carry up to a 17-inch laptop, which is absolutely phenomenal. I will leave all the links to these down in the description below, and this one, just so you guys know, comes in at about $40. Now, we dig right into the backpack. The first thing we're gonna find here is a gridded system. Now, why I love this is because it keeps everything organized, nothing gets loose, and I actually use this as instead of a pencil case. I do not bother keeping my stuff at the bottom of the backpack in the middle of class, having to look for it in college, in high school. I don't look for it. This gridded sits flush in the backpack against textbook, against whatever else you have, and you can grab whatever you want. As you can see, I got some pencils over here. I keep erasers, highlighters, but I've also got some awesome tech on this thing. Now, first thing that we're going to talk about is my daily driver, which is the Samsung Galaxy S7. Now, for high school, for college, it is mandatory that you guys have a smartphone. This thing will probably do you better than a laptop. You can take notes on these. Definitely, you can use it as a camera, and for the amount of money that they cost, you should be able to do lots of things. But yes, I do suggest you have a smartphone for your college or high school experience. Now, to keep this thing powered on most of the day, we need a big, juicy power bank. Now, this is from Pocket Juice. I featured this in my Pocket Juice Pro Pack video. This is a 20,000 milliamp hour battery with 2 USB ports and a micro USB. Do keep in mind that the more power you want, the more expensive they are, but also Aukey and Anker make some great power banks as well, and I'll leave links for those down in the description below. Moving on from these, something that also goes really well with the smartphone is a little bit of audio, and whenever you get bored, you need something to get you through the day, get you pumping, get you a little bit of movement, some energy. Well, you always have the stock headphones that come with your phone. While they're not great, they're definitely not bad. They're not bad at all. But if you guys want to move on and get away from all of those, we definitely have something else for you guys, something that I featured before. And these right here are the Anker SoundBuds Sport. I absolutely love them. These are my go-to drivers. Here in college, it is awesome because the noise cancellation is phenomenal on these. A little bit of bass, and they're magnetic, Bluetooth. What I like about these Bluetooth headphones, earbuds I say, is that the control knob is not anywhere on the wire. It is actually built into the headphones, which I find absolutely amazing. I hate having it dangle right by my ear. Also phenomenal and super amazing for working out, for running, for doing sports. Plus, having them being magnetic just works super well. Keep them tied up around your neck. Alright, but if these are not enough for you guys, there may be something in this little backpack of ours. We can see if there's anything else, and it seems that there is. Now, these are some older headphones. These are the original Beats Solo HDs, over-the-ear headphones, but I still really like them because obviously they've lasted me this long. Still sit super nice over the ear. Noise cancellation is alright, but it definitely packs that extra punch that you need. There's a lot of other options out there on the market, so if you do want something bigger, better, there's obviously Bose headphones, Sony headphones, so definitely do go check those out. Or you can always look online and just pick yourself up a pair of either some older Beats or just anything else that you guys may find. But do keep in mind that for some extra bass, you will need headphones and not earbuds. Up next in this little backpack of ours, Something that's portable, something that's awesome, small, compact, is this Born USB RGB speaker. It lights up. I found this one, it's actually really cheap. It only costs $15. Of course, link will be down below. But I found it super awesome because you can answer phone calls with this. It's got a mic, of course, micro SD card, USB, and mini USB plus auxiliary, which I thought was a super awesome area of ports for this little speaker, especially for $15. It sounds pretty good. I will do a review on it coming up pretty shortly. But of course, if you want something bigger, better, I recommend looking over at the Sony Extra Bass lineup or over at the Altec Lansing, the Mini H2O and the Mini Life Jacket too. Those are some phenomenal speakers if this little guy just won't do it for you. Now, if you're in school, you need a few more things. Not gonna list them all, but one main thing will be a laptop, and of course that laptop fits in this backpack. But this laptop is an Asus VivoBook. It only came in at about $800, which I thought was an incredible deal with 8 gigabytes of RAM, Core i5, not top of line processor, but definitely not the bottom of the pack either. Right in the middle, which is good. You don't need anything more, especially if you're just taking notes. But it also got GeForce 940 MX video card, so it can handle a little bit of light gaming. Now, this one specifically is for college students. Something not tech related I've got here in this top little compartment, but the college or university experience really gets to you, and if you combine these with this other cool little gadget I have, I think it's gonna come in handy. In university and in school, you'll learn to sleep in a lot of weird, tight, awkward spaces. So I have for you guys a little sleeping mask. I've been loving it. It is awesome, and especially when you've got 10 or 15 minutes in between classes and you really need that quick snooze, you get your headphones over your ears so you can't hear nothing, close down your eyes, kick back, and you've got about 15 minutes of relaxation. I think that will do it for this episode of Back to School Tech. This is definitely my first one. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of video, this specific content. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We do a lot of cool stuff over on the channel. Thank you guys for watching. I'm super grateful. Click that like button, check out those links, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.